Alright, Mike, Ginger Bushcraft. Bit of another post edale video. Sort of the same sort of things I did last year from edale. So start with a massive thanks to Lenny and Drew. Really appreciate you taking your time out to put something like that on for us. You know, I would imagine it takes a lot of really lot of organising to get done to the standard you've done it at. So massive thank you, really appreciate that. Big thank you to Rich, the farmer. Thank you very much, Richard. Really appreciate you letting Drew and Lenny sort this out for us all. And I've received some gifts. So when I receive a gift, I always like to say thank you for a gift, especially with some of the gifts that I got this time, because some of them are outrageous. The first person I will say thank you to is Stony Brook. Now I'm just going to grab this, but what a beautiful piece of, well, you can only call it artwork. It's stunning. Look at that. Look at the work gone into that. And let me spin you around. Look at the fire there, look. Let me spin you around, and Ginger Bushcraft, personal to me. Do you know what I mean? You can't say thank you enough for something like that. And I can only imagine the time and effort. Look, the leather, look. I can only imagine the time and effort that goes in to something like that. Honestly, appreciate it. Something outrageous. Really appreciative of that. Thank you so much. I don't know what, I can't say any more than that, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Off Tapman Outdoors. I don't know if anybody's come across him. I don't think he's got much content on his YouTube yet, but on his Instagram he's got quite a bit of content on there. Makes some amazing knives. Gifted me an absolute fantastic knife, poison wood handle, proper bushcrafter knife. But because of how nice the knife was, I've sent it off to Andy Sparks to go get a leather sheath done, because we all know what Andy's works like. So I thought the knife needed the respect of a proper leatherman to put the two together to create something special. So that's gone to Andy to get done. But he also gifted him, as well as the amazing knife, because I've been having a little go at some knives myself, a piece of 3 by 40 by a metre 01 tool steel. Ground flat stock. That is going to see me well on my way. So Tapman Outdoors, thank you very much. I'm sure I'll be seeing you more in the future, but thank you, much appreciated. RGG Outdoors, Gaz. Same again, brother, thank you. I got a piece of 375 by 500 01 tool steel, and a piece of 5 chunky stuff, 575 500 01 tool steel, ground flat stock. Now I've got, that'll last me a long time. Really appreciate that. Cheers, brother. Mr. Sourbuts. We all know Dave doesn't make his own YouTube videos, but heavily involved in the community. Really big name in the community. Everybody knows him. Top bloke. Me, amongst the other Rat Pack lads, received one of these Iron Maiden Trooper ales with a pint glass in it in the presentation box. Thank you, Dave. And on top of that, to go with the knife making, he gifted me some electronic calipers. Thank you. Stamp. Stainless and hardened, there we go, look. Thank you so much, Dave. Will come in more than handy. Really, really appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Right. Daz, who camps with us. Well, camps near us, didn't camp with us, but camps and joined in. Top bloke. Daz and Gypsy the dog. Top bloke, and he's just sent me through the post. Now, let me go get this. Just go grab a name because I can't remember the name of the make of the blade. Right. It is. Now, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. I apologise if I don't, but it's a Polish knife maker. It's Marcin Tomaszowski. And I apologise, that's probably not the right pronouncing, but Daz sent me this. One of his blanks. Beautiful. And to go with it, although it won't fit this knife, but it will come in handy, regardedly, piece of desert ironwood. So well happy. Thank you very much, Daz. Really, really appreciate that, brother. Right. So that's the gift. I think I got one more and I can't recall what it was or where it is. But if I do find anything, I'll do a separate video because, like I said, my appreciation that goes out to these people is unbelievable. Next big thanks, Mike Bright. Within that thanks, Mike Palmer, and a massive thanks as well to Scott from Wessex Blades. Obviously, I'm just starting to have a little go at making some knives myself, and the knowledge that they passed on freely. No, Joe, just passed the knowledge on freely, and I thought that was really, really kind, really, really nice. Scott gave me some really, really good tips. Massive thank you, Joe. Just spent half an hour, just opened up basically, and just told me some really, really handy tips. Really appreciate that. It's a really nice gesture. So thank you very much for that. Mike Bright, back at you. Mike Bright, OS #1. Cornish Knives and Camping. The #1 blade he has made and sold. Look at that. Look at the 3 pins, look, we've got the brass copper, if this will pick it up. Brass copper alley. Beautiful. Mike Bright, top man, top maker. I'm sure you'll see more knives of his hanging on belts in the future. Absolute stunning. Look at the mirror of that. Absolute stunning. I can see me filming me constantly in that blade. Beautiful. Cheers, Mike, thank you very much. And he sent me a lot of photos in the development of the blade as well. So I really appreciate that. Thank you, Mike. It means a lot, mate. Onto the knife. I've always wanted to own. Always been on my wish list and hit list. Got a lot. TBS Grizzly. Look at that. 6mm stock. walnut handles. Gaz RGJ, top man, little dibble on that. It's a stunning knife. It's a workhorse, and it's razor sharp. Absolute stunning. In my opinion, away from the, and it is only my opinion, it's an opinion, but in my opinion, away from the handmade knives, best knife on the market, I think. On the multi, let's look at it, it's a stunning. Beautiful. Get a sharpening stone in there. You can undo that if you want, make it into a leg strap, but beautiful blade. So with the blade that's yet to come back from Andy with this new sheath, these two, and this one to build, which I'm pretty sure Andy's going to be seeing some more work, because it's the type of knife that deserves a nice leather sheath. I might have a little go at myself on this one, might have a little dibble at the leather, but it's more money into more tools, into more time, into more, and I just don't know how good I'll be able to turn the leather out, but it deserves it. So I might have, because I'm going to make this one from scratch, it's just a blank, so I'm going to make the, not from scratch, so I'm going to put the handles on, pins in, all that malarkey, so I might have a go at the leather for this one myself, but if it doesn't turn out how I want it, I'll send it to Andy. Just look at it. Beautiful. Big thanks to all the Rat Pack lads, same again, as always, cracking time. Paul Mesner, he spent a lot of time with us around the campfire, cracking lad, absolute cracking, loads of time for Paul, really enjoyed his company, good crack, a lot. So, thank you all if you got this far watching through, and we'll catch you on the next one. Tatty bye.